Greetings, YouTube. Happy Friday. Could even technically be Mayo Friday. We could put mail up. I'm not drinking tonight, though, so I don't know. Maybe I should be. We'll see what kind of night we have. Maybe I'll bust out a cocktail. Sathar, Stephen Burris, Jason. Sir not appearing in the film. Hello, y'all. Good to see you. Happy Friday. Nate, I'm doing good, man. Made it to the weekend. Jason, it worked. I just didn't know it worked until I went back in and it totally worked. It just doesn't say like safe unlocked. It should say safe unlocked. Dutch. I'm doing good, man. How you doing? Kick Rocks is here. Kick Rocks, did you get my my latest line message about whether or not people from the CCP knew that they were putting out bugged content to hype up a early access bundle? That's like a scandal and a half. I'm so confused. Why would you put out numbers of somebody that's bugged knowing that they're not real? That's one of the shadiest things I've ever heard if that's true. What's up, Rebecca? Bama Boy and Haddon, hit that like button. So my understanding from what you messaged me, according to Legacy, is that people knew that the crazy numbers that they were putting up that John compared to the numbers of the bundle were actually juiced. That they knew they were bugged, but they put them out anyway. That's what I got out of that. Earth 25, 5-star Nexus. Who would you pick for the First Awakening? Jubilee, Mistinette, or American Chavez? Probably American Chavez. Those are all interesting choices, though. Real interesting. The Boss. Happy Friday, indeed. Friday. So, doesn't that seem shady? Am I overreacting, or is that just how you interpreted it, too? Because why put out numbers that you know are bugged? It's just it's a misrepresentation of the value of a champion. Bark that chicken. Hey! Legacy! I was hoping you were going to appear because, well, I am going to sing some awesome hymns at Easter service and then going to a luncheon afterwards. But, yeah! Whoop, whoop! Kick Rocks! Yes! So, time to... Should I do a video? Kick Rocks, you want to change the color? Also, it's 1757. Whoop whoop. Kick Rocks says, keep the color. It is a cool color. Happy Go Lucky, hello. Alright. Earth 25, I think that's the smart move. Alright, you know what? To record that video... Well, Kick Rocks, when you say fix it, are you talking about... Isn't the damage already nerfed from what John tested? Oh, the side quest. How is it broken? Is it still broken? I thought it was fixed. Alright, I'm gonna grab a cocktail real quick. 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm back. Alright, let's do this. Kickrock says, my chests have been empty. In the past, still have the dotted lines instead of the steady line. It's really annoying because I don't remember which path. Yeah. Well, you know what? That's another video. Alright, we need to do 2 videos. Also, Sathar put my niece, Vivi, on the wall. She turned 7 yesterday and put Earth 25 on the wall. Still celebrating that through right now. Sathar has given up his name on the wall to put up his niece and celebrate Earth 25. Earth 25. That's love right there. That is real love. Okay. And look at that. We have an honored Nexus on this Friday. Alright. Also, Kickrocks, if there was ever a reason for compensation, it's right now. Pocky, what's up? Mayo Charles. At least the arena level 2 revive is easy. 15 fights for 6 stars, but the apothecary is trash. That's true. I've never tried my man Slow Mega Red against the Sandman. As usual, he's doing pretty well. I don't understand how this is even possible. Oh, 2 hits on the heavy. But, whatever. If this is like Sandman with a bunch of buffs, he just looks like he's hitting like a wet noodle. As a boss, what's he gonna hit like as a offensive weapon if that's... Mama, you can start your vacation. Joel, hello? Exclamation marks. Alright. Mama, do you want me to call you to start your vacation off? Probably more excited about Shocker or Sandman. I don't know if I'm excited about either right now. I was excited about both before we fought them. Alright.
Hello?
Mama! Sir not appearing in this film makes a good point that Sandman is a pretty graphics version of Groot.
What?
Sandman is a prettier graphics version of Groot in terms of damage.
Yeah, he was real easy to fight.
Well, and you know if he's easy to fight on the steroided nodes, what's it going to be like without the nodes when you've got him in your hands?
Exactly.
That's why Shocker definitely seems stronger. All right, we're going to record a bunch of videos tonight. And we're, you know why you subscribe to this channel. We're not going to be afraid to call out shade. And Mama, you ready for this?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start it off. Also, Kick Rocks as the first donor. You feeling a lucky profile pic, or do you want me to keep Mama's Iron Doom as the profile pic? What's up, Al? We also have almost 50 viewers here on a Friday night. It's not always easy to do, but only 17 likes. Let's get that free like button up. That would be great. Let's go. Greetings, YouTube. I have had requests for an update on this video, and I just haven't done it. Tin Man Hercules, easy is the question, or answer to that question. But you know what? We're doing a video right now. No time like the present. So, we have an update that's sort of fixed and sort of not with the March side quest. Mom, have you done any of the March side quest yet?
I did one path and thought it was ridiculous.
Well, let's just say it doesn't feel as safe as it could be. Literally. The good news is, the code that I thought worked. It just didn't say that I had cracked it on the screen, but when I went in, like I'm doing right now, the code was able to get me to go into this second zone, this bottom right region, y'all. I got this green key here. But you'll notice that traditionally dotted lines are supposed to show paths that have not yet been completed. I have wasted a key because I accidentally went down the wrong path that no longer has a prize, but still has a dotted line. I can't be the only person who's done this. Mama, this is unnecessarily bugged. And I think, for those of you who are wondering, this is the kind of thing that Kabam says they're supposed to give compensation for. Kick Rocks has wasted 3 to 4 keys. Ruh-roh.
Well, I'm glad I haven't done it then.
See, you are glad that you haven't done it.
It's times like these where it pays to be a slacker.
Mm-hmm. So, Reaper Dragon, he said I have 8 or 9 keys, not sure what to do. In theory, those 8 or 9 keys are supposed to go to 8 or 9 different paths. Now, the problem is the side quest was bugged on day 1, and that actually was a pro player move for me because I accidentally went to the Cosmic Ghost Rider path, which included the first path I did on YouTube, and I posted that video. And so I actually got 10 6-star 6-stone crystals instead of 5 because the chest refreshed. Now, some of you might have gotten double 6-star shards or something else. I don't know. It was kind of amazing. But the problem is the chest went away, but the dotted line didn't. And
well, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's just weird. It's just a weird issue that we have yet to see. And I did on Friday, I did another path and recorded the video and posted it to get the safe, which was successful. And if you missed that video, which I mean, you should go back and watch it. But if you missed it, I'll show you what I did. You know, I just went and scoured the different paths until I found this Hawkeye, Havoc, and Iron Package path. And at the end, you pick up your prize. This is, I guess, node/path 14. And that gives you not only the 6-star shards, but also, most importantly, the safe. But when you crack the code on the safe, it should say, like, code cracked, and a key should appear. But no, it says nothing. So then you end up feeling like you didn't do it right, but the safe has disappeared, so you don't know if you have to, like, get another one. But then when you log in, the second path is open, meaning that you did it correctly, I guess. It just doesn't tell you, which, again, is very strange. And y'all, there are 2 more safes, I believe, because we have to crack open these, but we're supposed to do them, I think, 1 safe a week. Am I right about that? Comments, let me know. Kickrock says my chests are still there, and so is the other. Wait, so Kickrock, your chests are still there? It sounds like internet phrases, Mama.
It does.
Especially treasure chests. So your chests are still there, but there's nothing in them when you finish the path? So is the chest also a visual glitch? Because
Sounds like there's something wrong.
again, that is not me being Mr. Negative, me being Mr. Critical. That's just, if you were to buy a car and you pressed the gas and your car didn't go faster, but the pedal still went down, you are entitled to having the car work and to be compensated for your troubles. The car dealership's not going to be like, well, hey, we'll get it fixed eventually. Shut up. And yet,
Reaper Dragon, I agree. That was the best side quest ever.
Oh, see, my favorite side quest ever, which is heavily outdated now, was the Mutant Treasure Island. I don't know if you remember that, but
I don't remember that. Gwenpool Goes to the Movies was awesome.
well, that I made a rant video in the opposite direction because you had tools that were saying it was too easy and you shouldn't just be able to auto fight it, and I'm like, this isn't for you. Wait for the abyss.
Right.
Kick Rocks remembers Treasure Island. Kick Rocks, how long have you played? I didn't realize we'd... that's awesome. So, the bottom line is this. This is still not fixed. This is costing people keys, and I'm at least luckier than Kick Rocks, I guess, to where my chests have disappeared. But if yours haven't, and you've forgotten what path you've done, which can easily happen, you're just blowing keys, which is also an internet phrase. So,
don't blow.
Push?
Your keys.
I promised you all that I do this video. If you're watching it now, either live, obviously, but also as its own video, I was true to my word. Stay tuned for more videos. And if not, thanks for watching.
Good night.
I am so glad that some of you remember Mutant Treasure Island, because it really was everything that I wanted out of life. Also, Caveman OOG with the $5 holler. What's your favorite kind of music to listen to while using Rintra? Even though I am 35 years old, I love my favorite band of all time, the Eagles. So I think I'd have to go with the Eagles. Also, say it, mama, say the name that has been requested in the super chat.
Knocking Futz.
I love that so much. Also, I feel like we've been talking about your vacation for like 3 years. So congrats on it finally being this weekend where you can say that you're done with work for, what, 7 days?
I go back on the 17th.
10 days?
Yeah.
Wow. When was the last time you had 10 days off? What's up, Miger? Thanks for love.
Over 12 months ago.
Kick Rocks, I think we're besties for life, you know, regardless of what happens in this godforsaken game. Eagles, was it you, K-Man OG, or both that said you like Jim Gaffigan too? I can't remember. Also, we're up to 23 likes. We're slowly getting there.
So, do you want to hear something really weird that happened to me in the game today?
You got a 6-star?
Or possibly yesterday.
Yes.
I don't remember. Life has been a blur lately. Was it yesterday that we got Glory?
Glory. Yeah, you're talking about AQ rewards?
From AQ, yeah.
Yeah, I think, well...
Okay, so we get the
ago.
rewards, right?
Yeah.
I go into the Glory store, and I'm purchasing Tier 6 and Tier 3 shards.
Okay.
The Tier 6 show up, and I create the Tier 6 basic.
Nice.
And I purchased one more of the Tier 3 so that I could also then,
form
have the
form
Tier 3 alpha.
So that would
and
form.
And it took my Glory, but it never registered the shards.
I know this is not the first time you've said this, but you went into the wrong Glory hole.
No, I didn't.
I mean, that's what the game told you. It miscoded it.
The game is wrong. I was like, well, that's a crack of bull pucky, because that's not cheap.
No, that's an entire week worth of work.
Yeah, I was a little miffed. But ain't nothing I can do about it.
Bama boy, one of your family members lived in Winslow, Arizona. Was it such a fine sight to see? Also, Nucking Fudge says that's funny. I started vacation today till the 17th as well. What are the odds of that?
Nucking Futz, are you going to the Kalahari Resort in the Wisconsin Dells?
Fentanyl
Because
Floyd.
if you are, we're going to have a drink together, or 12.
I don't think we've seen Fentanyl Floyd in like a year and a half. And his old fentanyl comments are back. I love to shoplift bananas with counterfeit money. Monopoly money? I've missed those random comments. All right. We got to do a video now on the shocker situation. But I want to start off with a positive because I don't want people accusing me of being just biased. So let's do a video. Okay, so we have some gameplay. What's up, Salmon? 5-star penny good? Unawakened? Not really. We've also got over 50 viewers and 25 likes. We are halfway to our miracle sometimes goal. All right, here we go. You ready, Mama?
I am.
We're recording again. Greetings, YouTube. We have some beliefs that some community members, some CCP members, intentionally or unintentionally, led some players to buy the Shocker Early Access Bundle, knowing that some of the footage they put out was bugged and overinflated damage critical rating scores. Mama?
Yes.
Not ideal.
No, not at all.
But as we try to be balanced on this channel as much as possible, we do have somebody out there who's using him and knows, and I mean knows, that most importantly, there's still some love for him, at least in their eyes. So they have sent over the gameplay. And we're going to check it out.
All right.
And that's our man, the Boss 81. Okay. So, the boss has no synergies in this fight, and I should, I guess, read the description before we play the video. This is 5-star rank 5 Shocker gameplay. Ideal rotation should build halfway to your special, then launch your special 1, and then launch it again, and then build to a special 2. But he had to take suicides off because he is not suicide friendly. That already sounds more complicated than I prefer.
Yeah.
But
agreed.
This is the classic Realm of Legends Winter Soldier fight, and he did speed it up. So, not a 6-star, no synergies involved. I'm going to hide my webcam so we can get an idea of the rotation. And oh man. It's always weird when you see somebody that starts out even at a 565 5-star and is throwing 0 crits.
Where is the damage?
I mean, maybe it's going to come eventually. But this is... Shocker is a 5-star that's hitting like a 2-star.
For sure.
You seeing this?
Yeah, it's awful.
And it's not like he's fighting a 7-star.
Just all white numbers.
All white numbers! Oh, Shocker doesn't crit. Okay. Well, the crit damage, though, I mean, there's a 2,000. The crit damage is still so low. All right. Held heavy. Fully. Wow. Okay. That was amazing. So held heavy almost fully for the stun and then did 98,000. So the stun heavy damage, the charge up was amazing. I still feel like the basic attacks, though, are like really low. Like it feels like you're almost fighting nodes like Safeguard that like 748 damage is something you get just from staring at a 3-star Hercules.
I want to see how many hits this takes.
Well, if he gets his damage from heavies, again, I feel like you shouldn't have to just rely on heavies. I don't know. Am I being too critical here? I'm just not a rotation guy. And I know I'm a college professor, so I'm supposed to, like, in theory, care about thinking and academia. But when I play this game, I like to turn my brain off. That's also why I don't
There
read.
was like no damage from that special 3.
Because it's all in the heavies, I guess. But again, you don't have to rely on that, especially because there are so many nodes where you can't parry. All right, here's the damage. Going all the way down to 0. I mean, it's 98,000, it's 96,000. That's cool, but Shocker feels like a tech version of Proxima Midnight to me. Where if you get the rotations down, you do everything perfect, you can do beyond God tier damage. But that sounds more like work to me than fun. What do you think, Mama?
Yeah, I can officially say I don't want Shocker right now.
And again, maybe I'm being too critical, but I'm just calling it like I see it. I don't have time on this earth or this life to sugarcoat it.
I'm not being critical. I can officially say I'm not talented enough to play him the way that he apparently needs to be played.
Yeah. And
that's me.
The stun is really impressive, but you can also tell that he is the opposite of suicide friendly. And I remember with Hyperion, who's one of my favorite champs for so many reasons, but there's 107,000 damage. Again, it reminds me of Prox. Like, that's awesome that you can get 100,000 plus damage eventually, but you're used to seeing, even with 565 5-stars, a fight last for maybe 60 hits? Maybe. So, there's just no telling.
So when do you throw his heavies again?
Well, you build up those shock charges. When he does the heavies, it goes from 90 to 0. And I guess he technically like absorbs them. Like you go from 90 all the way down to 0, and then once he's at 0, you release, and that's on that second hit where you do so much damage. I mean, it's fascinating to me.
Let's see how many hits. Where does it? I can't see it.
I think it said 221.
Wow.
Yeah. And again, I'm not saying that this gameplay isn't cool in some ways, and I think the animations are good, but like I can't get excited about this. There's no way. And because I'm not a member of the CCP and don't have an obligation or anything to Kabam, I'm just gonna say I appreciate the gameplay of the boss. But boss, what do you think? You're in the comments. Are you thankful you ranked him up? I mean, you can't really take him back because it's not like we have rank down tickets anymore. But the boss says the only good synergy he has with Stark Spidey is a 20% chance to leave a shadow. A 20% chance?
20%?
20? Y'all, if you've been following this channel this week, I am 0 for 15 in the last 15 champions that have popped up on Paragon Nexus crystals, and there's technically a 20% chance to see a 6-star. So if that's the drop rate you've got to rely on, you might as well just walk away now.
The Midwest Whale is here.
Midwest Whale! Well, I really do appreciate this info, the boss. I don't know if you were like hoping that I would be complimentary of the numbers you put up. I mean, that eventually, like I said, with Proxima Midnight type of a comparison, you do get some beyond God tier damage, but everything else is just, it's such a long ramp up. And in life I've learned that the only time I can ramp up is if I keep things very short.
No comment.
Stay tuned, you're watching live. If not, good night.
Good night.
He said he was a little underwhelmed.
Yeah, I can see that.
Again, I can relate to that.
No, Israel can't.
You talk to her more often than I realized.
Linus.
I'm going to call Shocker Proxima Midnight 1.0. Is that too harsh?
I would go with it.
Is that a bad nickname, y'all? Because that's what I put in the title of this video. I just started uploading on YouTube so it can be processing while we're broadcasting. Wow. Yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck. All right. Hey, we're at 31 likes. We've got double the viewers. We could get 19 more likes. We could. In theory. Maybe. Man. So, I think next we've got to do a crystal opening.
What you opening?
Actually, we should probably do the CCP video, then a crystal opening. Well, I've got to try to match you.
And with my 6-star Dragon Man, finally.
Yeah, I mean, but that's a good mystic to get.
Yeah.
But you know this. The thing you got to tell yourself is that even when you get all 5 stars, it really is the guarantee of those freaking stamps that makes it all okay.
That's correct.
I mean, especially for you, somebody that doesn't do Battlegrounds, to have 25 6 stones. Like, if I was you, I would just always get 6 stones.
I need one more, so after tomorrow, then I can trade him in.
Okay. Okay. All right. Kick Rocks, I'm going to pull up your screenshot in this video. I hope that's cool. Okay. Thank you, Kick Rocks. And stamps really are the best part. It's like the opposite of going.
For sure.
It's like the opposite of going to the post office. All right, you ready, Mama?
Yep.
And remember, Midwest Well, it's not 10K shards for Paragon members. It's, as you can see,
20.
I was going to pull it up. It's 20K. But if you've got the champion, and definitely have that champion awaken, and they need 6 stones, you cannot beat the 25 generic 6 stone. This by itself used to cost over $100. Kabam! I literally have the screenshot saved. Used to say, if you want 20 6-star generic 6 stones, $100. Cash.
Cold hard cash.
Yep, that's true, Midwest. 15K for the Thronebreaker, and I guess Cavalier is, what, 7,500? Yep.
I thought it was 10,000. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
Whoa. No, it's 7,500, and then it doubles to 15,000, and then it goes to 20,000.
Gotcha.
DMX says, I went to get 3 6-star basics, and it was featured that I purchased. Ended with Shuri and Benedict Spider Batch. What, you got 2 out of 2 featured from that? All right. We're going to record the video we voted on. 13 likes away from 50. We're so close. All right, Mom, you ready?
Yep.
Greetings, YouTube. I want to preface this video by saying that I do think there are plenty of good people who are in the CCP. I am not trying to make this video so I could just slander people for the sake of clicks. And I would not be making this video at all if Shocker wasn't available for cash at the time of recording this. There are still 14 hours left, and I will drop this video before both early access bundles go away, the Grandmaster version and the Cavalier version. But the reason why this matters is that the CCP, for better or for worse, and I know some of them would argue with this, they are used as a way to hype up champions to make Kabam more money on paper. That doesn't mean that they can't disagree with them, and they have plenty of times. But make no mistake about it, Kabam designed this program to make more money and to use allies in the content creator space, especially on YouTube, to make people excited for new champions. And I mean, so much work and money goes into that makes sense. That's not a bad thing on paper. Shocker, some of the damage that we saw leaked by some members of the CCP was insane. But Mama, remember what happened on Thursday night when we had some of our people come in and say, Prof, you need to investigate this? Remember what happened?
They were a little underwhelmed with the damage.
They brought a side-by-side comparison. We're shouting out John Faust specifically, of not just a damage decrease, but it was a damage decrease by 300,000 damage. And so I was doing my due diligence as a journalist, and I was just reporting what people were getting back to me. And he tagged not only me, he tagged members of the content creator program, including Legacy, who, again, I've only met once. He was an incredibly cool guy. I hope to cross paths with him in person at some point if Kabam ever comes back to New York City Comic Con, which they haven't in years, thanks mostly to the pandemic. But now I also think, regardless of the pandemic, they want to save money and kind of go cheap and not spend money to take people to New York City, which I hope it doesn't mean that they feel like the game is dying, but you never know. So, I was tagged by a few people with this, including our boy Kick Rocks, but Legacy did end up responding, and so did Rich the Man, who I believe was also tagged in this tweet. But this is the official explanation. I'm not trying to slander anybody. I'm not trying to add anything that didn't exist. This is just from Legacy's social media account. You can see the aforementioned John Faust tagged me and Legacy and Rich the Man and Karate Mike and said, I'm watching the deep dive back on Shocker. Did Kabam nerf his damage? He had 100 vibro charges against Wolverine and did a 551,000 heavy, and now it's hitting for less than half that. I wonder if they changed it before he went live. Now, we covered that part on the channel, and you can see the number was 551,009. It's almost 552,000. Now, Legacy's official explanation was the following. Shocker's heavy charge was bugged and scaling with modified attack instead of base attack, so it's functioning properly now. He said it's Kabam's words, not mine. Now, I get he's just trying to be a messenger for Kabam, but this is how I read this. And no, I'm not making this video just to slander anybody or to cause drama. I'm reading that to say that Kabam knew that the champion was bugged and still allowed members of the content creator program to put out this video, and maybe even themselves to put out this video, to hype up a champion that they knew just one day into the new patch was going to be available for cash. And that, of course, could have made some people buy a champion thinking that they were purchasing a higher valued champion than they actually were. Mama, is that reasonable, or do you think I'm being too negative?
No, I totally agree with that. Sounds a bit like a cash grab.
And it sounds like it was one of those things that you can say after the fact, oh, our bad, it was scaling wrong. But by then, people have charged Unit Man's credit card, and we know that for years now, Kabam controls the refund process. So those people who say, hey, if I had known Shocker was supposed to be working unintentionally, if Shocker was bugged, I maybe wouldn't have bought this deal. They won't get their money back. No chance.
No.
Zero chance.
Nope.
So here's my final point. Because let's say, for the sake of argument, that the CCP didn't know. If Kabam didn't even tell their own content creators that are putting their reputation on the line to hype up a champion that's bugged, that's even more shady.
Yep.
Because then they're willing to make extra money to risk hurting the reputation of the people that test champions before they're released. So no matter how you look at it, this does not look good. So if you're watching this live, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Otherwise, again, I still love the people I've met in CCP. I'm not trying to be Mr. Negative here. I just think Kabam has some explaining to do, but they want us to all ignore it because it makes it easier for them. If you're watching live, stay tuned. If not, goodbye.
Good night. Lucy, you've got some explaining to do.
It's funny that you say that because I am going to upload this video and say Kabam has some explaining to do.
It's just like, oh, well, we said we were going to release him. We know he's got some issues. We won't say anything. Hope nobody notices.
Well, and the difference is literally more than half the damage.
Yep.
It's not like they were doing 40,000 and now they're doing 35,000. Now, to be clear, that would still suck. But if you buy a car thinking it'll drive 100 miles an hour and it can only go up to 50, that's a problem.
Yep.
But I feel like maybe I'm already there, but like I feel like I'm going insane because it sounds obvious when I say this, and then I make a video, and you got the loyalists that come out that just say, here's old negative prof again, just trying to get some views, and it's like, is this not what the situation is? Am I not calling a spade a spade? Tell me where I'm going wrong. But they don't want to have that conversation. You know?
No. Well, and those are also the people that no matter what you say, they're going to disagree.
Oh, yeah.
So I wouldn't worry about those people.
Yeah. Facts. Okay, so I've been waiting until tonight. What's up, Xlo? We are also 9 likes away from 50. What's up,
Nice.
Dog? Kickrock says, grounded wisdom. All right. I've been waiting all month to open this. I did not open a single batch side quest crystal opening for March because most of the side quest crystal shards were in incursions threat levels that I refused to do. But I still have enough to open 7 right now. And Mom, I think you've already opened yours, right?
Yeah.
All right, Kickrocks, if you want me to change from Iron Doom's profile pic, let me know. Joshua David, as always, don't apologize when you're late. This is not a pregnancy situation. We're like a bar, you know? If you can make it, great. Cheers. Our boy OG311 has been able to make like 1 stream in the last 3 weeks. I always tell him, we miss you. We wish you, the best. But when you can come back, come back. Mama, can you still hear me?
I can hear you.
Because we have some lag that just started spiking. Okay. Dang it. It was going so well. All right. I think
Oh, boy.
it's stable for the moment. Here we go.
No, Oklahoma internet.
Stupid Friday night. All right, y'all. I think the lag stabilized for the moment. But yes, I know. We're still 7 likes away from 50. We're so close. But normally when the lag starts, it's going to happen again. Sorry, y'all. Greetings, YouTube. I intentionally did not do any major side quest opening in my birthday month of March because the side quest, quite frankly, was not worth the time. By the way, Bama, right now, it's definitely Prof lag. Prof Echo.
I've been in other apps and no Echo tonight. I don't know where he's at.
Look, it may not be Hump Day, but she's trying to go in and out to make sure Prof Echo appears, and it still hasn't appeared.
Prof Echo is not cooperating.
Kickrocks, did you want to keep the profile pic? Sonia, I thought, what if you wait till the start of the next month when there are only technically 4 days left, and you open all of your side quest crystals then? What then?
I don't know.
Joel Kabam is attacking my internet. They don't want me to speak the truth.
They didn't like that last video.
No, I was too honest. How many times are we backing out, Mom?
3.
All right. One for each time my mom didn't. 1, 2, 3. All right. If we don't get a 6-star from these first 3, which is almost impossible, we'll pop the last 4. All right. Tin Man wants me to get Groot. Come on, Tin Man. As a reminder, as always, the 6-star drop rates are still 3%. But they used to be 1.5% in these last year. We are also just 1 like away from 50. What? Who's going to be our 50th like?
Oh, come on, one person.
Fast Penguin, that's awesome. Are you in the Gladiator circuit or just the victory track? When should I tap?
Right now.
All right. If we wait and get a 6-star, any of these are a 6-star to end the month, I've got a new strategy. And we're starting off with the 5-star. Keep in mind, we haven't done that from a Cavalier Crystal in a long time. Jason, yes, we got there. What a great start. That is awesome. Reaper Dragon wants to send me the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns. Well, better be more powerful than Sentry, because he's like the power of 1,000,000 failures.
He's awful.
Fast Penguin, that's awesome. Are you using him against any Mystic champions? Any good matchups they're usually annoying? All right, Mama, when should we tap to try to go back-to-back?
No.
All right. I don't think I've ever done back-to-back 5-stars in SideQuest Crystals, and I never will. We went Rogue, which is one of Israel's favorite X-Men, which is awesome, but not the best. All right. We're going to pop the last 4 if we don't get a 6-star here, which, let's be honest, we're going to pop the next 4. Dang, Fast Penguin, I didn't know the Hulk buff. Do you just save up for the 15 Furies and then do like a special too? All right, Mama, should we tap? Tap? We're tapping.
Tap.
Okay. It's like I thought we lost you. And what do you know? Okay. How it's life, it's all good. All right. We will pop the last 4 whenever you say pop, Mama.
1, 2, 3, 4, pop.
All right. Whoa! Well, we didn't get a 6-star, but we got almost a 50% drop rate for 5-stars?
Hey, that's good.
That's the best I've done in that regard. Fast Penguin says with Hulk, yeah, you play around the nodes, so you get the physical debuffs off, then stun lock and special one. That is, maybe I should save up my crystals for side quests at the end of every month. Oh, Lord. And what am I rewarded with? The worst 1,280 unit offer of all time. Yuck.
That thing is bad.
It's so ugly. It's just really sad. Okay, I got another 825 6-star shards to boot. All right, well, what a great start. Y'all. It's almost like the game's saying you can't have Iron Doom, so we're going to keep the profile pick and get you lucky. All right, watching live, stay tuned. If not, thanks for watching.
Good night.
That is a new side
You know
quest.
who does have Iron Doom?
And he's Max Sig. Nick Pablo's not here.
I mean, we
so
have to keep the tradition going.
Nick's not even here, and you're still rubbing it in. All right. Now is the true test, YouTube. Now we are going to try to get, for the first time all week, a 6-star in the Daily Paragon Special. And
you can do it.
The only reason my mom is saying that I can do it is because she did it.
I broke my curse today.
And then I think we'll save the 6-star for Saturday night because I won't be able to open one tomorrow night. So we'll save that for tomorrow night. That seems like a good idea. So this will be the last thing we do. Okay. But that was exciting. Okay. Come on. By the way, we did the video. Oh, that 50 likes is so exciting. We're also only one name away from a multiverse. That's crazy. I didn't even realize that.
Wow.
I know. Sometimes we don't get it. Sometimes we do. It's one of those nights.
Sometimes it feels like a nut.
Did you say a nut?
Yes.
Are you saying we busted a nut?
You know that commercial? Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
Look at that. Copper Klein. Thank you. Jose, you made it just in time.
No way, it's Jose.
No way, Jose. The Honored Assembly welcomes you. Pilgrim, what's up? Hit that like button. All right, remember this is the last thing we do tonight, so thanks to everybody who tuned in, who hit that like button, and who made this broadcast possible on a Friday night. Jose, that's because I'm wearing the Internet Phrases shirt. All right, Mama, you ready?
Absolutely.
Greetings, YouTube. We have had so many Internet phrases tonight. We've just lost count. Which, by the way, Mama, sometimes my students will randomly pop into a stream and they'll say things like, "Did you say the phrase bust a nut?" And I'll have to say things like, "I think we're referring to the champion squirrel girl. She's nutty." And then they just roll their eyes and change the subject. But you know, you just never know what's going to happen when you get critiqued.
Never ever do.
When you get critiqued for a video project in a college class, you tune into that professor, and he's broadcasting on YouTube. Crazy life I lead.
Busting a nut.
You know, we've busted a lot of 5 stars, and they have been very nutty this week. I have gone 5 straight days without a 6-star. What's up, Dollar Bill? Dame X, by the way, says nuts are important because sometimes they need busted.
That they do.
I think that's just medical science. You know? That's just this basic biology. Jose says, I'm here now, so it's time to get a 6-star. Kick Rocks, who's your favorite Mystic champion? Who is your favorite Mystic champion? Which, by the way, I feel like because it is Mystic Night, maybe we should choose the Mystic ISO. Who do I plan on using for Superior Kang? Unit Man. Oh, yeah. Kick Rocks' favorite Mystic champion is Dr. Doom. So you know what? We're getting off of one Doom and going on to the other.
Look at that.
And we're going to do the special Doom mask. That's a popular profile pic I've seen in Battlegrounds. A lot of people still use the Doom mask. So, Kickrock said, let's go! All right. We are going to try again the failed tradition one more time. We'll save the last crystal for another night. But, Mama, how many times should we back out?
1.
Okay. The boss didn't use 1 unit on Superior Kang? Well, you're the boss, and I'm the beta.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, Mama. The crystal is on the reel. We could technically get Red Skull, Stephen Burris.
Release.
That's right. Jose said, bust that like button. Back-to-back nights? That's so random. I thought that would be a good sign last night, but it wasn't. Stephen Burris is right. Stephen Burris is amazing. I feel like Stephen's left the chat, but I say Red Skull, he appears every time.
It's his calling card.
It's amazing. I love it so much. It makes me truly happy inside. All right, here we go. Wow, an accidental 5-star Nexus that we can choose Big Daddy Apocalypse. How What's Life says he busts open that 5-star Nexus. That's right. Look at that. Now, by the way, that gets us closer to our next 6-star too. We're very close. Steven, you also sound like my students when you say it. How many times are you backing out now, Mama?
Just one.
Darren's in the house, making that last crystal opening. There's one. There's one. All right, come on. First 6-star we've seen since Sunday. It's almost 6 days away. Tell me when to release.
Right now.
All right, come on. I have no words.
What happened?
All 5 stars.
Oh, boo.
That is $30 now. 0 6-stars this week.
Unacceptable.
You know, I have been fairly critical of Kabam covering up bugs this week and being shady with their consumers, particularly with the early access bundle. I think this is Kabam getting their revenge. And that's why they remind me of the devil. That's why we're choosing Mephisto. Damex is really a help on this. So is Eric. They say pick the max sig. Thank you. That really narrows it down for me. That's why you just can't beat my subscribers and viewers. It's just...
They give such good advice.
It's just so good. Darren, the devil actually went down to Oklahoma, not Georgia, sadly. But hey, this means on Saturday night we'll open a 6-star. Well, if you can find it in your kindness of your heart to hit the like button, I appreciate it, because this is you can't do worse than this with Paragon Daily Specials. You can tie it, but you can't go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday and get all 5 stars. I pray that this is the only time in the history of my channel that this happens. But at least I'm pouring the money back into the game for a good cause, ? I don't know. These videos average, YouTube analytics are down, revenue's down. So these videos average between 25 and 40 cents.
Wow.
So maybe that's worth it. Maybe not. I don't know.
Don't spend all that 20 cents in one place.
That's right. Either way, I'll see you all Saturday night. Until then, good night.
Good night.